Jeremiah 1 to 5.
Jeremiah 1 to 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forward out the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
Right, so when I was born, my heart stopped, and that means you're dead, and it says around 300,000 to 400,000 people experience cardiac arrest every year. That's a lot. So if I'm one of those that made it out of that, that's like a blessing. How much in my prayer got me through that out of 300 to 400,000. That's a blessing.
It's like winning the lottery.
Right. Now right here it says, although it seems like some people come back to life after dying, someone with Lazarus syndrome experiences their circulation returning spontaneously after the heart stops beating. The syndrome is very rare and only happens after CPR is performed. So, there's a syndrome called Lazarus syndrome, and they get it from the Bible because Lazarus, he was raised from the dead. We can go to Matthew 16 and 25.
So Matthew 16 and 25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it.
So it was like when my heart stopped, it's like I lost my life, right? But then they got my heart going again, so it was like I gained it back.
So you had a place bring you back to life.
I kind of had a little bit of Lazarus syndrome because when you go to Lazarus, the etymology, it says biblical character, the poor man covered in sores. His name was extended in medieval usage. Any poor and visibly deceased person. And Lazarus, represents the nation of Israel too, because we're like a diseased people here in America. We're all diseased up.
So that was Satan trying to take him out, but Matthew 16 and 28. But he turned and said unto Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan, thou art an offense unto me, for thou savorest not the things that be of Yahweh, but those that be of men.
That's why, Lazarus, he was in hell, he was all with swords, but it said he had comfort, though. He had comfort in hell, because he was in Abraham's bosom, I can go to John 11 and 11. Even though we're going through our tribulations here in this country, we still got comfort from the Lord.
Yeah, this is John 11 and 11. These things said he, and after that he said unto them, Our friend Lazarus sleepeth, but I go that I may awake him out of sleep.
This is Yahweh talking about Lazarus, and he was saying that he was sleeping. He was saying he was always sleeping.
Then said the disciples, Lord, if he sleep, he shall do well.
So his disciples thought that he was talking about that he was only sleeping, but when Yahweh said he was sleeping, he was talking about he was dead.
Yeah, it goes to show that these men were not educated men. They tried.
And And that's how it is with the Israelites. You know, we're mostly all asleep here in this land. You know?
And that's because being dead.
Yeah.
Personally. John 11 and 13. Howbeit, Yahushua spake of his death, but they thought that he had spoken of taking of rest in sleep.
They thought he was taking a nap. You know? But Yahushua is saying, if you're asleep, you're dead. You know? It reminds me of the Matrix. Remember when he was talking about Neo, he said, how can you be the one if you're dead? You know? How can you be the elect if you're asleep? You know?
Just like that.
You know?
Then Yahushua said unto them plainly, Lazarus is dead.
So he was dead. He wasn't breathing. His heart had stopped. You know?
And he didn't say it like that. Lazarus is dead. He said, you fucking dummies. He's fucking dead, you idiots.
Like, once, poison in there. So you want to see a dead body?
Dead body.
Amen.
And I am glad for your sakes that I was not there, to the intent you may believe. Nevertheless, let us go unto him.
So Yahushua, he was glad that he was dead, actually, because so that he could show his power to bring him back to life. You know, and the others would believe. So yeah,
And that's one of the reasons why there's not too many Hebrew Israelites. Because not everybody believes.
now we go to Romans 6 and 10.
Romans 6 and 10. For in that he died unto sin once. But in that he liveth unto Yahweh.
So even Yahushua, even he had to die. You know, but when he died, it said it was once and for all. You know, because we can't let sin kill us. You know.
For in that he died unto sin once, but in that he liveth unto Yahweh.
So don't let sin kill you. You know, if you're on the path to death, that's because of sin. It says, but the life he lives to the Most High. So, trying to live, you have to live towards the Most High. You have to let the Lord live you. You have to let the Lord live your life. Yep. And this is the last one. John 11 and 25.
This is John 11 and 25. Yahushua said unto her, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall live.
See, so even though we dead, you know, when we're dead, if you start believing in Yahushua, you're gonna start coming to life. You shall have life, it says. You know?
And life is like whatever you do, it's exciting, right? It makes you live.
Because Romans 6 and 23 too also talks about how sin kills you.
Romans 6 and 23.
Yeah.
Romans 6 and 23. For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of Yahweh is eternal life through Yahushua Mashiach, our Lord.
So why are you gonna pay for something that's killing you? you're paying for something that's killing you when you get a free gift that's going to give you life.
Yeah, it's like paying for cable TV. That's killing you, but you can watch the fine videos on YouTube for free.
It's like free cancer, like secondhand smoke. Something.
Romans 6:22. But now being made free from sin and become servants of Yahweh, ye have your fruit unto holiness and the end everlasting life.
Our fruit of holiness. There's bad fruit, and then there's the fruit of holiness where you got to clean that fruit.
That's right.
Before you eat it.
If you don't go to the grocery store and move the nice fruit and try to look for the fruit that's all mushed up, dark
at the bottom, sitting at the bottom,
or stank and juicy from it, decomposing. You don't ever get that. You get the best one, right? John 1:29. The next day John seeth Yahushua coming unto him, and said, Behold, the Lamb of Yahweh, which taketh away the sin of the world.
So Yahushua is the Lamb who takes away the sin of the world. He takes away our sins.
And there's I think it's Revelation 7, the Lamb's companions, the elect. Let me get the name. John 1:30. This is he of whom I said, after me cometh a man which is preferred before me, for he was before me. And I knew him not, but that he made manifest to Israel, therefore am I come baptizing with water. That was John the Baptist. But he was talking about Yahushua.
Yeah, the Lord, he made us manifest. I had conversations through my birth, but Lord still made it to make me live.
And you know why he made you live? Because you're one of his elect. And that's like a plant. Because a plant gives off good vibrations. And if you have a relationship with the plant, you're always happy, right? You're always content. Because it says right here, John 1:3, all things were made by him, and without him not anything made that was made. We were all made to keep things and work a certain way.
Yahushua, he gave his life just so that we could live.
And you know what? We're not being greedy with that. We're giving our life for you, for a lesson. For those watching the videos. We don't have to make these videos. We do it because we're giving our sacrifice so that you can make the change for yourself. So that you can wake up and say, hey man, maybe I am not going to do that. I need to stop sinning. It's not.
Because right here in Matthew 20:28, even as the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as ransom for many. He put himself, he said, take me instead, to capture me. And these people know.
That's a real prince. That's a king, that's a father. John 1:38 says, and Yahushua turned and saw them following, and said unto them, what seek ye? They said unto him, Rabbi, which is to say, being interpreted, Master, where dwellest thou? Because even though Yahushua was on earth, he was wasn't living by the earth. He was always praying. He was always food by himself, even though there were a lot of people were chasing after him. He was living a good life, which is without sin. Life without sin is a good life.
This brother, so it's his lesson. That'll be my lesson.
Oh, we're getting my next lesson. Okay.
We did our
Oh. Today I wanted to speak upon it's a tradition, right? Called La Judea Cora. So that is based over there in it's like a state over there called Nayarit in Mexico. So the Coras, they're indigenous people. They're like Indians, you know. So like you ask anybody from Mexico, like, hey, what is Nayarit known for? And they'll tell you, oh, las Coras. So it's like you know how Indians. So like that, you know. So indigenous people, right? So they're known. They're over there at Jalisco, Durango, and majority of the state of Nayarit. So that place is located northwest of Mexico. And you see, the thing about it though is they hold a tradition every year, which I said La Judea Cora. And research and things like that, because